Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to look at how we can divide with mixed numbers. We'll work through a couple of examples and then we'll try some problem solving questions. And if you want to work along with me, you can download this PDF in the description below. So if we begin with example 1, we need to divide 3 5/7 by 1 5/8. So when we divide with mixed numbers, we need to convert each of these to a top-heavy fraction. Now we know this 3 can be written as 21/7. So as a top-heavy fraction, we can add the 21 and the 5, so we'll have 26/7. And the 1, we know we can write as 8/8. So we'll have the 8/8 plus the 5/8. We're dividing this by 13/8. Now when we divide with fractions, we write this as a multiplication. So this becomes 26/7 multiplied, and because multiplication is the opposite of division, we need to do the opposite of this fraction, and this is called reciprocating the fraction. So we flip it upside down, and this is the inverse of a reciprocal of 13/8. So all we do, we change the divide to a times, and we flip the fraction. This is called reciprocating the fraction. Now I showed you in a previous video how we can multiply with fractions. We use something called cross-simplifying. This is where we find a factor in the numerator of one fraction and a denominator in the other. So we need to find a common factor. And in this case, we can divide both by 13. You can see that 13 goes into 26 and into itself. And in the other pair, there's no common factor other than 1 of 8 and 7. So we'll leave that as it is. So we'll have 26 divided by 13, which we can write as 2/7, multiplied by the 8, and 13 divided by itself is 1. So this will give us 16/7. And as a mixed number, well, we know 14/7 is 2, and we'll have 2/7 left. Okay? For our next example, we need to divide 2 1/3 by 5 1/4. So again, we need to write them both as top-heavy. Well, this 2, it's the same as 6/3 plus the 1/3. This will give us 7/3. And what do you think 5 1/4 will be as a top-heavy fraction? Well, the 5 is 20/4 plus the 1 more. So this will be 21/4. And now we change this divide to a times. So we'll have 7/3 multiplied by, and can you remember what it's called when we flip this fraction upside down? This is the reciprocal or reciprocating that fraction. So you've got 4/21. And now we need to cross-simplify. So we want a factor, a common factor of the 7 and the 21, which we know is 7. And we want a common factor of the 4 and the 3, which doesn't have 1 other than 1 itself. So 7 divided by 7 is 1/3, and it's 3 here, multiplied by the 4, and 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we'll multiply our numerators. We'll have 4 times 1/3 times 3, which is 9. And this is our simplified fraction. Okay? Let's try some more examples. Now in example 2, do you want to try and work through these 2 questions yourself? And we'll give this one a go later. So do you want to start with this one and this one? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So we know this 2 is 6/3, and we'll add it to the 1/3 and we'll get 7/3. The 1 is 5/5, add it to the 1/5. So we're dividing this by 6/5. So we'll have 7/3. We'll change the divide to a times, and we'll reciprocate this fraction 5/6. And you can see there's no common factors here between the 7 and the 6 and the 5 and the 3. So this will just be 7 times 5, and 6 times 3 is 18. This will be 1 and 17/18. How did you get on with that? If we try the next one, we know the 4 will be 32/8 plus the 3/8, so 35/8, divided by the 5 will be 20/4, so 21/4. We're adding this quarter here. And now we need to change its divide into a multiply. So 35/8 multiplied by the reciprocal of this fraction, so 4/21. Now you can see the 35 and the 21 share a common factor of 7. So we'll divide both by 7. And the 4 and the 8 share a common factor of 4. So we can simplify this question. We'll have 35 divided by 7, which is 5. 8 divided by 4, multiplied by 4 divided by 4, and 21 divided by 7. So this will give us 5 times 1 over 2 times 3, 5, 6. Okay? So if you want to have a go at this question, remember to apply the order of operations. So you can pause the video, and when you come back, we'll go through the word solution. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So if we begin with division, we know the 1 is 4 quarters added to the 3, so 7 quarters divided by 9/8, which will be 7 quarters multiplied by 8/9. We've got a common factor with the 8 and the 4, so we'll divide both by 4. Then we'll have 7/1 multiplied by 2/9. So this will give us 14/9. So now we've got 2 and 2/3. This 2 is 6/3, added with 2/3. So 8/3 minus 14/9. Now to find the difference between these two fractions, we need a common denominator. And we know that 3 is a factor of 9. So if we multiply this by 3, we'll have 24/9 minus 14/9. This will give us 10/9, which is 1 and 1/9. Okay, how did you get on with that? Let's try one more question. So in our problem solving question, we need to work out 4 take away a quarter divided by 2 take away 1/2. Do you want to give this question a go yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so this 4 is 16 quarters. And if we take away 1 quarter, we'll get 15/4 divided by the 2, which is 4 halves. Take away the 1/2. So we're dividing it by 3/2. So we've got 15/4 multiplied by 2/3. And now we can cross-simplify this. We can divide the 15 and the 3 by 3, and the 2 and the 4 we can divide by 2. So we can rewrite our product as 15 divided by 3 over 4 divided by 2 multiplied by the 1 over the 1, which is 5/2 or 2 1/2. Okay, how did you get on with that? Well, I hope you found that useful. If you want more practice on dividing with mixed numbers, you can download the lessons and the worksheets from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.